Today, we're diving into 5 dinners that will make you miss the old days. These classic meals will take you back to a time when family dinners were the highlight of the day. Number 1. Classic meatloaf. Classic meatloaf is a dish that has evolved significantly over the decades, reflecting changes in American culinary practices and societal trends. Originally popularized in the 1930s, meatloaf became a symbol of economical cooking during the Great Depression, allowing families to stretch their food budgets by using inexpensive ground meat mixed with fillers like breadcrumbs and vegetables. By the 1950s and 60s, meatloaf had cemented its place in American homes, not only for its affordability, but also for its versatility. It was a time when TV dinners and convenience foods were on the rise, yet meatloaf remained a homemade favorite, often featured in women's magazines and cookbooks. It was praised for being a complete meal in itself, easily customizable with a variety of ingredients like onions, bell peppers, and spices to suit individual tastes. Meatloaf also became a staple of the quintessential American diner menu. Its comfort food status was bolstered by its hearty, filling nature, often served alongside mashed potatoes and green beans. The top was typically glazed with ketchup or a sweet tomato sauce, creating a flavorful crust that contrasted with the tender interior. In terms of cultural impact, meatloaf reflects the mid-20th century American values of practicality and family-oriented dining. It was a dish that brought families together, often associated with Sunday dinners and special occasions. Its preparation was straightforward, allowing even novice cooks to succeed, making it a beloved dish for generations. In modern times, meatloaf has seen various reinterpretations to fit contemporary dietary preferences, including versions made with turkey, chicken, or plant-based meats. Despite these changes, the essence of meatloaf as a comforting home-cooked meal remains unchanged, continuing to evoke nostalgia and culinary heritage in American culture. Number 2. Chicken and dumplings. Chicken and dumplings is a traditional American comfort food with deep roots in Southern cuisine, dating back to the 19th century. This dish consists of a hearty chicken stew topped with fluffy dumplings. The dumplings, made from a simple dough of flour, baking powder, and milk, are dropped into the simmering broth, where they puff up and absorb the rich flavors. Historically, chicken and dumplings became especially popular during the Great Depression. Its affordability and the ability to stretch ingredients made it a staple in many households. Families could use leftover chicken and simple pantry staples to create a filling and nutritious meal. The dish also holds cultural significance as a communal meal, often associated with large family gatherings and Sunday dinners. Modern variations of chicken and dumplings reflect regional preferences and personal tastes. Some recipes include vegetables like carrots, celery, and peas, while others stick to the classic combination of chicken and broth. The texture of the dumplings can also vary, with some preferring a denser, biscuit-like consistency, and others opting for lighter, fluffier dumplings. The preparation of chicken and dumplings involves simmering chicken in a flavorful broth until tender, then adding the dumpling dough to cook in the broth. This method not only infuses the dumplings with savory flavors, but also thickens the broth, creating a creamy, satisfying consistency. The dish's simplicity and versatility make it a beloved staple, evoking memories of home-cooked meals and comforting family traditions. Number 3. Cabbage roll casserole. Cabbage roll casserole is a simplified version of the traditional cabbage rolls that were brought to the United States by Eastern European immigrants. This dish captures the essence of the classic meal without the labor-intensive process of individually wrapping each roll. Instead, the ingredients are layered or mixed in a casserole dish, offering the same flavors in a more convenient format. Historically, cabbage rolls have roots in various European cuisines, particularly Polish, Ukrainian, and Hungarian. These rolls were typically made with a filling of ground meat, rice, and spices, wrapped in cabbage leaves and simmered in a tomato-based sauce. The casserole version maintains these essential components but presents them in a deconstructed manner. The popularity of cabbage roll casserole grew in the mid-20th century as home cooks sought easier ways to prepare traditional meals. This dish became a family favorite due to its hearty nature and the ability to feed a large group with relatively inexpensive ingredients. The casserole format also allows for versatility. Some variations include additional vegetables like carrots and bell peppers, while others might use different types of meat such as pork or turkey. Preparation involves layering chopped cabbage, a seasoned meat and rice mixture, and a rich tomato sauce in a baking dish. This method ensures that the flavors meld together beautifully, with the cabbage becoming tender and the rice absorbing the savory juices. The dish is then baked until bubbly and golden, creating a comforting, satisfying meal. Cabbage roll casserole is particularly valued for its make-ahead potential. It can be assembled in advance and stored in the refrigerator or freezer until ready to bake, making it an excellent option for busy families or for entertaining guests. The ease of preparation and the robust, nostalgic flavors make it a cherished dish that evokes memories of family gatherings and cultural heritage. Nutritionally, this casserole offers a balanced meal with protein, carbohydrates, and vegetables. The use of cabbage provides a good source of vitamins C and K, while the meat adds protein and iron. Modern versions of the recipe may incorporate healthier substitutes, like lean ground turkey or brown rice, to increase the nutritional value. Number 4. Chicken Devon. Chicken Devon is a classic American casserole that combines tender chicken, fresh broccoli, and a rich, creamy sauce. Originating in the 1950s at the Devon Parisian restaurant in New York City's Chatham Hotel, it quickly became popular for its elegant presentation and luxurious taste, making it a favorite for dinner parties and family gatherings. The traditional preparation of chicken Devon involves layering cooked chicken and steamed broccoli in a baking dish, then covering it with a Mornay sauce, a bechamel sauce enriched with cheese. The most common cheeses used are Gruyere and Parmesan, which add a nutty and savory depth to the dish. The casserole is then baked until bubbly and golden, creating a comforting and satisfying meal. In the mid-20th century, chicken Devon was synonymous with sophistication and convenience. The use of canned soup as a base for the sauce became popular in home cooking, simplifying the preparation and making the dish more accessible. This version typically used condensed cream of chicken or mushroom soup, mixed with mayonnaise or sour cream, adding a tangy richness. Chicken Devon's versatility has kept it relevant over the decades. Modern variations often include additional ingredients like garlic, mushrooms, and onions to enhance the flavor. Some recipes swap out the traditional cheese with alternatives like cheddar or Monterey Jack for a different taste profile. Others may use Greek yogurt or light cream to create a healthier version of the sauce. Nutritionally, chicken Devon is a balanced meal, offering protein from the chicken, vitamins and fiber from the broccoli, and calcium from the cheese. For those looking to make the dish healthier, using lean chicken breast, low-fat dairy products, and reducing the amount of cheese can significantly cut down on calories and fat without sacrificing flavor. Chicken Devon remains a beloved dish in American cuisine, cherished for its comforting qualities and ability to bring people together around the dinner table. Its rich history and adaptability make it a perfect example of how classic recipes can evolve while retaining their core appeal. Number 5. Beef Stroganoff. Beef stroganoff is a classic dish that has been enjoyed worldwide, with its origins deeply rooted in Russian culinary tradition. It first appeared in the mid-19th century and was named after Count Pavel Alexandrovich Stroganoff, a member of the influential Stroganoff family. The dish originally featured sautéed beef cubes in a mustard and bouillon sauce, finished with sour cream, a hallmark of Russian cuisine. During its early days, beef stroganoff was considered an elegant dish, often prepared for special occasions and formal gatherings. The recipe was first documented in a Russian cookbook in 1871 by Elena Molokovits. Over time, the dish evolved, incorporating mushrooms, onions, and a richer, creamier sauce. This evolution mirrored the changing tastes and availability of ingredients as the dish spread across Europe and eventually to America. In the United States, beef stroganoff gained popularity in the mid-20th century, especially post-World War II, when convenience foods became prevalent. American adaptations often included the use of canned cream of mushroom soup and served the dish over egg noodles, a deviation from the original Russian practice of serving it with crisp potatoes or rice. One of the key factors that make beef stroganoff so beloved is its rich, savory sauce. The sauce typically includes a combination of beef broth, sour cream, Dijon mustard, and occasionally brandy or white wine for added depth. The mushrooms and onions are sautéed until tender, adding a wonderful earthy flavor that complements the beef. Modern variations of beef stroganoff have adapted to different dietary preferences. For a lighter version, many cooks substitute Greek yogurt for sour cream, and use lean cuts of beef like sirloin or even chicken. Vegetarian versions have also emerged, replacing beef with hearty vegetables or plant-based proteins like tofu or tempeh. Beef stroganoff is also valued for its adaptability and the comfort it provides. It can be prepared as a quick weeknight meal or dressed up for a more formal dinner. The dish's versatility and the rich, creamy sauce make it a comforting choice that can be enjoyed in various forms across different cultures.